Now, I don't know whether at one time or the other you wondered how we came about the sounds that we are making. Where is the sound coming from? There's no magic about that. The sounds are as a result of the organs that we have in our mouth that are responsible for speech sound production. For instance, you make use of your upper lip, upper teeth, lower teeth, lower lip, alveolar, the tongue, soft palate, also known as velum, then we talk about glottis. Well, these are the basic organs that we use for speech sound production. And I want to believe you know where they are located in the body. And some of the sounds that we use them to produce. You are going to touch them for me. It is important you know where those speech sounds are. Bring out your finger like this. Your upper lip. Upper teeth. Okay. Lower teeth. Lower lip. Alveolar. Do you know where the alveolar is? Yes. Touch the alveolar, let me see. You see? That's not the alveolar. The alveolar is the muscle that holds the upper teeth and the lower teeth. It is from the alveolar that the teeth grows. Now bring your finger like this. Touch the root of your teeth. You see the muscle holding that place? You can see it. That is the alveolar. For a young boy or a baby who has not grown teeth, what you have there without teeth is the alveolar. So you got what the alveolar is. Now, during speech sound production, the tip of your tongue can touch the alveolar. Some speech sounds made. I will explain those ones to you later. Now, the tongue is the most mobile articulator. Another name for organs of speech, we call it articulators. Articulators. Now, some of these articulators are mobile, some are immobile. Those that can move from one direction to the other, from one place to another, they are the mobile articulator. For example, everything in the lower jaw here can move up and down. But everything in the upper region cannot move. So for example now, the lower lip is mobile. The lower teeth is mobile. The tongue is mobile. But I said the tongue is the most mobile articulator because your tongue can move in 8 different directions. If your tongue cannot move in 8 directions, something is fundamentally wrong. Go and see your doctor. Do we try it? 8 directions. Are you ready? Yes. Now, bring out your tongue. Raise it, lower it. To the left, to the right. Roll it up, roll it down. So if one of those directions could not be achieved, these are the people that cannot pronounce re properly. It is because your tongue cannot make some moves. But if you can move in those 8 directions successfully, then you can pronounce all those sounds adequately well. So, the soft, okay, the hard palate. Now, after touching the alveolar, bring your finger again to the roof of your mouth. Inside, a bit after the alveolar, that surface that is hard, you've seen it. That's a hard palate. Again, move your finger inwardly again to the roof of your mouth. That one is soft. That is soft palate, also known as a venom. Then, in your Adam's apple here, Adam's apple, there are some structures there that we call vocal cords. Don't mind the drawing. Now, here, these 2 structures are vocal cords. Sometimes they can be together, sometimes they can be separated. And you have the lungs, diaphragm. Now the lungs will pump air into the body and pump out air from the body. The air that comes to the body is called ingressive airstream. Ingressive airstream. While the one that comes out is called egressive airstream. But we need the one that comes in so that we can have the one that will go out. It is the one that goes out that we use for speech sound production in English language. English language being a vocalic language, like Yoruba, it sounds outside. So, the vocal cords, you know where it's located now. Now, inside this Adam's apple here is the glottis. Is the what? Glottis. I don't know what you call it in biology. Glottis. All right. Now, let's come back to what you use them to produce. When your 2 lips come together, you produce bilabial sounds. Pronounce after me. P. 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 People. Pa. Paper. So the 2 lips you can see will come together. B. B. Baby. Bubble. Boy. That is also bilabial. Me. Madness. Men. Method. Harm. That is me. Then we. But you want to see this as a bit away from them, right? It is because this one being bilabial, the manner of articulation is semi-vowel. If they're enjoying this, what we call lip rounding, there's lip rounding on this. That's why they call it semi-vowel. It's also bilabial, but it's semi-vowel. Unlike where this one is a bilabial plosive, bilabial nasal, this one is a bilabial semi-vowel, penultimate. Okay, so that's what is bilabial. We have 4 bilabial sounds. The 2 lips will come together. Okay? Then, it is possible for the lower lip to touch the upper teeth. Try it. F, V, V. Now, we call them labiodental sound. What do I call it? Labiodental. Labio means lip, dental means teeth. So both the lip and the teeth they interact, and you pronounce those labiodental sounds. Now, it is possible for the two teeth, the upper and the lower, to come together, and the tip of your tongue hanging in between. You pronounce what we call dental sound. What do I call it? Dental sound. Pronounce method, fiery, theme. That sound is dental. It is voiceless. The voice counterpart of it is this one. There. For instance, while this one is B, this one will become B. Because of this E here, this becomes that. While this one remains, the two of them are the same. The only difference is while this one is voiceless, this is a voice. I will explain what we mean by voice and voiceless later. So tongue can move in different directions, assisting other organs of speech. Hard palates. Now, when the tip of your tongue touches the hard palates, in between the alveolar and the palates, we have palato-alveolar sound. What do I call it? Palato-alveolar sound. J. Gentle. Jail. Now, those two. Then you have palatal sound themselves. The tip of the tongue, or the frontal part of the tongue, will touch a place in between the hard palate and the soft palate. And you have sh, shoe, shin, parachute, education. They have je, measure, measurement, television. It's not television, it's television. Revision, division of labor, not division, division. Village, it's not village, it's village. Message, etc., etc. So those ones are together like that. Then, in the glottis here, the glottis is what is responsible for whether a sound is voiced or a sound is voiceless. When the Catholic structure, the one I call vocal cords in the glottis, when they are together, and the air coming from the lungs forces its way through to come to the mouth or the nose, the sound you produce then will vibrate in the glottis. Whenever there is a vibration there, the sound you produce is called voiced sound. It's called what? Voice. But when the structure, the cardiac structure, are separated, so much so that the air coming from the lungs will pass freely without any vibration in the glottis, the sound you produce, we call them voiceless sound. Voiceless sound. So you can see what accounts for when the sound is voiced and when the sound is voiced. I will demonstrate that for you. Consider this sound. So, place the back of your hand on your glottis like this. The back of your hand. Why not serious-minded? And sit up. Do something you glottis like this. here. Now pronounce after me. D. G. G. Z. Did you notice that while pronouncing the first set here, no vibration? When pronouncing this, there is a vibration, which means these sounds are voiceless. These ones are voiced. So that's how we come about voiced and voiceless sound. Now, if you are familiar with the, we also use the nose for speech sound production. Nose. You know, when air is coming from the lungs, it is either the air will pass through the nose or will pass through the mouth. When you produce a sound and the air comes through the nose, those sounds are called nasal sounds. But those ones you pronounce and the air will come through the mouth, we call them oral sound. Now, why will air come through the nose or come through the mouth? What is responsible is the soft palate. The position of the soft palate is causing that. Sometimes during speech production, the soft palate is raised. When it is raised, it closes or shuts down the passage to the nose, to the nasal cavity. Air can only pass through the mouth. But when the soft palate is lowered, it blocks the passage to the mouth, which is the oral cavity. The air coming from the lungs can only pass through the nose. In English language, we have only 3 nasal sounds. The 3 of them are the bilabial nasal sound, the alveolar nasal sound, and the velar nasal sound. There are 3. You can find this one in words like men, mats, meat, many. These are neck, no, night. You can find this one in sing, song, king. Even so, these are velar nasal sounds. 3 nasalized consonant sounds in English language. So we say bye-bye to this. We now begin the consonant sound. So when making references to some of these things in the course of our discussion, I think you understand better what I'm trying to say. Just to say what is the consonant sound, examples of consonant sound. No, it may not go down well like that. So consonants. Consonants are sounds when there is an obstruction. Sounds that are produced when there is an obstruction to the free flow of air, from the lungs to the mouth and out of the mouth. Consonants are sounds that are produced when there is an obstruction to the free flow of air from the lungs to the mouth and out of the mouth. Consonant sounds can be described in terms of 1. Consonant sounds can be described in terms of 1. Place of articulation. 2. Manner of articulation. 3. Voicing. 4. Position of the soft palate and 5. Source of airstream. Source of airstream. By place of identification, we mean those organs that are actually responsible for that speech sound production. For example, we have bilabia, labiodentral, dentral, articulation do we have? 8 in consonant sounds. We have the bilabia, which is 2 leaves. Labiodentral, I explained that to you. Dentral, alveolar. The alveolar sound, when the tip of the tongue touches the alveolar, try it. Let the tip of your tongue rest on the alveolar. That moment. Have you done that?
Yes, sir.
Now pronounce the following sound. Those 7 sounds are alveolar sounds. You're going to pronounce after me now. Let the tip of your tongue be there. Anything different from that, you're pronouncing rubbish. Treble, tennis, tonic, D, bad, pad, stop, center, press, Z, news, boys, knee, knock, neck, no, L, principal, late, lateral, re, rhyme, rest, rhythm, etc., etc. So those 7 sounds are called alveolar sounds. Palatal alveoli, I told you the other time, when the tip of your tongue touches in between the palatal and the alveolar. Then palatal, the palatal itself. Velar. A velar sound is the one you produce in the soft palate here. Okay? There are 2 of them. We have and G. Cake. Ketru. Chemist. Check. G. Target. It's not target. Target. Gear. Not gear. Gear. Gain. Bargain. Examination. Not examination. Examination. So G. Then glottal. The one you produce in the glottis here. It is only one sound. He. As in horse. House. Behavior. 100. Etc. Etc. Now, when we say manner of articulation, in producing that sound, how does air escape from your mouth? In what way does the air that is coming from the lungs, that the organs of speech twist in your mouth, how does the air now come out? We have plosives, Now, when we say plosive sound, from the word explode. Sounds like B. B. G. We have nasals. That is, air is coming through the nose. How many of those sounds do we have? We have the laterals. Laterals, the air is coming through the two sides of your mouth. Where we have yes. We have tap or roll. The air coming from the lungs, we just tap the tip of your tongue. Re. So that is it. Then we have the semi-vowel. Semi-vowel. We have two of them. We and we have ye. Ye. We have affricates, fricatives, and affricates. In the case of fricatives, you try to block the air continues to come. Then affricates, that one is close to plosive, but not like that. We have sh, we have j. Now, these are the manners of articulation. That is, the ways those air will come out of the mouth. Then, voicing. I say we have two voices. What are they? Voice and voiceless. And I've told you what accounts for when a sound is voiced and when a sound is voiceless. Okay. Then, position of the soft palate. How many positions did I say the soft palate could be? It could be raised, it could be lowered. You know what a soft palate is? The roof of the mouth. Fine. When it is raised, we have oral sound. When it's lowered, we have nasal sound. Okay. Then, source of airstream. I said we have two sources of airstream. The ingressive airstream and the egressive airstream. Ingressive, the one you breathe in. Egressive, the one that comes out. And I said, in English language, we make use of egressive air. That is the one that is coming out. If you put the back of your hand close to your mouth, utter some statement, you see air dropping on the back of your hand. That is to prove that it is aggressive. Now, if, not at your level anyway, you want to describe this consonant sound one after the other, you are going to have let's pick the first one, P. Assuming I want to describe that consonant P, I will start from voicing. Is it voice or voiceless?
Voiceless.
Voiceless. P is voiceless. Voiceless. What's the place of articulation? Bilibia. voiceless, bilabia. What is the source of the manner of articulation? Plosive. Okay. During the production of that sound, what is the position of the soft palate? Is it oral or is this sound oral or nasal? Oral. Then, what is the source of ear stream used in pronouncing it or producing it? What is it? Aggressive. Now, if we describe the 24 consonant sound following this pattern, that means we are going to repeat P. So we are going to repeat oral. In how many places? Out of 24, we have 3 nasal sounds. Only 3 are nasal, the remaining are oral. How many times are we going to repeat oral? 21 times. Fine. How many times are we going to repeat aggressive? 24 times. Therefore, no need using this parameter. We're now limited to 3. So, when I just write a sound on the board asking you what sound is this, without mentioning that sound, you tell me it is voiceless bilabia plosive, and I know the sound you are describing. Okay, in that same manner, describe this one for me. Voiced, bilabia, good, plosive, fine. Describe this sound for me. Re. Out of those 24 consonant sounds, we have 9 of them that are voiceless. The remaining 15 are voiced. 9 voiceless, 15 are voiced. Making how many? 24. Fine. So, this sound is voiced. Voiced. Voice, alveolar, tap or roll. Tap or roll. I think you got the message, right? Okay. Describe this sound. Voiced, bilabia, voiced. You must follow the pattern. Voicing, place of articulation, manner of articulation. So it is voiced, bilabia, nasal. Just those 4. Yeah. If I ask you to describe the 24 consonant sound following that same pattern, hope you can do that. Right. So we now begin to pick the sounds one after the other with examples where they can be found in words. Word contexts. Hello, you are here for business, not to patch, page, pepper, trap, bag, baby, bam. This second B is not articulated, it's not pronounced, because the two of them are bilabial. Once you have shut your lips on me, you don't open it again to say B. It's not bomb, it's bam. It's not plumber or plumber. Bag. Cheap. Toil. Chain. Pushed. Promised. Now, you wonder how ED is becoming cheap, right? Yes. Now, look up. ED could either be pronounced as D or be pronounced as T, depending on what comes before ED. If the sound before ED is voiceless, ED is pronounced as T. If the sound before ED is voiced, ED is pronounced as D. So in the case of pushed, now she is voiceless. ED therefore is T, so pushed. In the case of promised, C is voiceless. ED therefore is what? T. But consider the case of a bag. D is voiced. If I now add ED, it is going to be D. So, bagged for promised, pushed, laughed. Is that clear? Well, in the case of a laugh, Fee is voiceless. ED therefore is what? I laughed at him. Okay? Now, so ED here is clear to you now.
Yes, sir.
Promised. D, day, hard, pad, bath. You learn to change the words. 2. If you do not write a complete sentence, the examiner should award half of the allotted mark if the answer is correct. The answer is correct but not written in a complete sentence. The examiner is to award half of the allotted mark. Listen, the marking guide goes further to say this is not in prejudice of other penalties. That is, you got it correctly. Instead of awarding 5 marks for you, you did not write a complete sentence. I've awarded 2.5 marks. If there's any grammatical error, I will take half. Extraneous material, I will take 1, -1. And that is when that extraneous material has not jeopardized the main answer. If it has jeopardized the main answer, I will award 0. You know what I'm trying to say there? You give example, you explain your points, you get involved in unnecessary repetition, and that is so long, so much so that it has overshadowed the original answer. The examiner is to award 0. Meanwhile, by the time you're solving answers, even when you have written a complete sentence, it's running to 2 lines, 2.5 lines, suspect that you have scored 0. A line and a half is precise. Straight to the point. Again, if you lump 2 points together in the same sentence, if the examiner is experienced, what he will do is, if the 2 answers are correct, he will award 5 marks. He will now treat the second one as extraneous material -1. -1, extraneous material is -1. But if that extraneous material is too long, you get 0 straight away. You get 0 straight away. Finally, make your answers grammatically correct. If you did not write a complete sentence, but there is a preamble to which you can join the incomplete sentences to, the examiner will accept. For example, what's the question there? The first question.
Complete sentences. 1 for each. State 3 energy derived from forests.
And you said, and your answer, you said, the 3 benefits derived from forestry are colon. Then, the one figure 1, it prevents soil erosion. The one figure 2, it helps in greenhouse effect. The one figure 3, just. So, which means you can attach each of those incomplete sentences to the preamble and you'll be given the answer. But if your incomplete sentences are not logically linked with the preamble, the examiner will penalize you. So, exchange and mark.